The Old Farmer and the Broken Horse, a shorter story of hope and redemption. In the heart of the American Midwest, tucked between golden fields and time-worn fences, lived an elderly farmer named Samuel Turner. At 76, Samuel was a man of few words and deep memories. His wife Clara had passed 5 years earlier. His children had long moved away. All he had left was the land they once worked together, and silence. Each day, Samuel followed a routine. He fed the chickens, walked the fence lines, and visited Clara's grave, where he spoke to her like she was still beside him. The loneliness was heavy, but he bore it with quiet dignity. One stormy night, while securing the barn doors, Samuel heard a desperate whinny. In the downpour, he found a chestnut horse collapsed in the mud. One leg was badly broken. She was trembling, scared. Samuel knelt slowly, whispering comfort. "Samuel, you're all right now. You're safe." He named her Hope. With great effort, he brought her into the barn. He cleaned her wounds, fed her, and wrapped the injured leg. But as days passed, it became clear the leg would never heal. Samuel had once been a machinist. Using old harvester parts, Clara's saddle leather, and worn tools, he built a prosthetic leg. It wasn't perfect, but it was sturdy. The road to recovery was slow. Every step was a struggle. But Samuel didn't give up, and neither did Hope. Then one sunny morning, she took her first unassisted steps. Samuel wept. "Samuel, you did it, girl. You really did it." Word spread. First, neighbors came to see the horse with the metal leg. Then a local reporter visited. Then the story hit social media. People from all over sent letters, money, even crutches and braces they no longer needed. A young girl wrote, "If your horse can walk again, maybe I can too." Samuel hung the letter in the barn. With the donations, Samuel expanded the barn. He began to take in other injured animals, a one-eyed cat, a limping dog, a goat with a broken horn. People called it a miracle. Samuel just called it purpose. Samuel, they need someone, and maybe I needed them too. One day, a sleek black SUV arrived. A businessman offered thousands to buy Hope for a luxury estate. Samuel declined without hesitation. "Samuel, she's not for sale. She's family." As more people came to help, Samuel taught them not just how to care for animals, but how to listen with patience and heart. Hope became a symbol in the town of healing, of endurance, of second chances. Years passed. Samuel grew frailer, but he still opened the barn doors each morning. Hope's prosthetic tapped gently on the floor as she followed him. One afternoon, Samuel sat beneath the old oak tree with Hope beside him. He looked out over the fields and smiled. "Samuel, you saved me, girl, just as much as I saved you." When Samuel passed, the entire town came to say goodbye. Hope stood still beside his grave. There were no speeches, only quiet tears and gratitude. Today, the sanctuary lives on. Children visit to learn compassion. The story of a broken horse and a lonely farmer continues to inspire. And at the gate stands a bronze statue, a man with a cane, and a horse with a metal leg, forever walking side by side.